Did you know that petrol in South Africa is transported from harbors to different provinces using a combination of pipelines, road tankers, and rail tankers? Here's how it works. 1. Pipelines transportation, which is the main method, is a process where Transnet operates a network of fuel pipelines, including the multi-product pipeline, or MPP, which transports fuel from Durban in Richards Bay to inland provinces like Gauteng. The Durban to Johannesburg pipeline is one of the most important routes, ensuring a steady supply to the economic hub. 2. Rail transport. Fuel is also moved by rail tankers, especially for long-distance transport to provinces with rail infrastructure. Transnet Freight Rail, or TFR, is responsible for fuel transportation by train. 3. Road transport via tankers or trucks. Fuel tankers are used to distribute petrol from depots to smaller towns and filling stations, especially for areas without direct pipeline or rail access, such as rural provinces. 4. Storage and distribution. Once fuel reaches inland depots, like those in Gauteng or Free State, it is stored and further distributed to petrol stations by road tankers. In South Africa, Transnet Pipelines TPL, a division of Transnet SOC Ltd, owns and operates the country's fuel pipeline network. It is a state-owned enterprise SOE, responsible for transporting petroleum products, gas, and chemicals via pipelines. Some of the pipelines operated by Transnet Pipelines includes 1. Multi-product pipeline, or MPP, which is the largest and most important, transporting fuel from Durban Richards Bay to Gauteng. 2. Durban to Johannesburg pipeline DJP, an older pipeline used mainly for refined fuel products. 3. Crude oil pipeline, moves crude oil from Durban's harbors to the inland refinery in Sasolburg. 4. Other regional pipelines, connecting refineries, storage depots, and distribution hubs across provinces. Why pipelines? They are cost-effective for long-distance fuel transport. They reduces road congestion and environmental impact. It is stable of supplying fuel to inland regions like Gauteng, Free State, and Mpumalanga. Who determines the price of petrol? The petrol price is regulated by the government, but the cost varies due to transportation and distribution expenses. Coastal provinces, cheaper petrol price. KwaZulu-Natal, Western Cape, and Eastern Cape have lower fuel prices because they are close to harbors, meaning fewer transport costs. Inland provinces higher petrol prices. Gauteng, Limpopo, Northwest, and Free State pay higher prices because fuel must be transported long distances via pipelines, rail, or road tankers. Road transport trucks is expensive, increasing prices in remote areas like Northern Cape and parts of Limpopo. In 2020, for estimates, the petrol price in coastal areas, which include Durban, Cape Town, etc., was 23 Rand 50 cents per liter, while it was 24 Rands 20 cents per liter in the inland. Due to transport and storage costs. Key factors affecting petrol prices in South Africa. 1. Basic fuel price, or BFP, determined by international oil prices and exchange rates. 2. Transport and storage costs. The further from the port, the higher the price. 3. Government taxes and levies, includes fuel levy, RAF levy, and other costs. 4. Wholesale and retail margins, profit margins for petrol companies and stations. In a nutshell, coastal provinces pay less because petrol is sourced nearby. Inland provinces pay more due to longer transport distances. Northern Cape and Limpopo often have the highest prices due to reliance on road transport. Gauteng pays more than Durban because it depends on pipeline transport from Durban. Here are the profit breakdown for filling stations. Please note that this are 2024 estimates. In South Africa, filling stations make a fixed profit margin per liter of petrol, regulated by the government. This means they do not set their own prices, but earn a set amount per liter sold. 1. Retail margin. Filling stations earn around Rand 42 cents per liter of petrol. This is a government-regulated margin that covers operational costs and profit. 2. Volume-based profit. A station selling 100,000 of liters per month earns about R242,000 rands in gross profit. A high-volume station selling 500,000 of liters per month makes about 1.2 million rands in gross profit. 3. Additional revenue. Many filling stations make more money from convenience stores, car washes, and fast food outlets than from petrol sales. Profit margins on food, drinks, and services are higher than non-fuel. Challenges for filling stations: high operating costs, electricity, staff salaries, security, and rent. Card payment fees: many stations lose a small percentage on card transactions. Fluctuating fuel prices: if prices drop suddenly, stations may sell old stock at a loss.